Hey everybody, Coach Troy here. Now, over the weekend I had the pleasure of doing another board game swap meet. This time it was at BlackStack Brewing over in St. Paul, Minnesota. First, I gotta say a couple nice things about the spot BlackStack Brewing because they were kind enough and gracious enough to host us. They were very good about communication. They have a lovely venue, very nice in there. And, most importantly, they've got some pretty decent beers. I was sticking with the Hefeweizen myself. It's a little lighter of a Hefeweizen, but it was a very hot day. I think it was 95 degrees outside, so it was actually perfect for the day. I got that delicious Hefeweizen taste without being too heavy and slowing me down. Jeez, did that sound like a bad beer commercial? Anyway, now it was a little bit different than normal. My table was a little bit small, but I think I stacked it quite nicely. There were 20 vendors total, so lots of good games, lots of good stuff. I saw a few things I really wanted. 3D printed Catan was there, man. A little out of my price range, but if I'm able to get that somehow, I'm going to be very happy. And of course, several other games I wanted so bad. Heat. I need to get a copy of Heat. That's a good game. And Jamaica. I don't know why, but I have yet to get a copy of Jamaica. I've never even played Jamaica, but I just keep seeing it and I want it. So one of these times, I'm going to be lucky enough to grab that one. But I did grab a little bit myself. I always make a few rules. First off, I don't grab my first beer until I've made at least $20. I gotta make sure I can at least pay the tab, right? And secondly, I try not to buy any games. The main reason I'm at those is because I have so many and I need to make space. And as gracious as my better half is, Monica, I love her to death, but she will throw me out at some point if I just keep stocking the shelves. I think at the most I had 600 games at one point. I've got it down to about 300, but that's still too many, right? But really, what is too many? But anyways, so I just do trades if possible. I try to make trades. And as always, the vendors are great people. I always meet so many super nice, super kind people who just love talking games, love talking about their own games, their favorite experiences, whatnot. So you just get to sit and have great conversation while having some beer and selling some games. I was actually super lucky. The guy at the booth right next to me, very friendly guy, talked about national parks a lot. He's a big hiker, so he's seen several. I used to be a ranger long time ago. So we just had good conversation, a fun time. But enough of that. What did I grab, right? That's the important stuff. This first one, the guy actually came up to me to initiate the trade. Normally it's me going to other people because, well, I probably talk too much. I go around, I check out all the other vendors, what they got, and making conversation. Hey, you like that game? What's your favorite game? What do you got here? What are you into? Where are you from? All that good crap. Most importantly, what beer are you having, right? But this guy came up to me and he saw I had a copy of King of New York. So he said, check out my table. What do you got? And I checked out Kill Dr. Lucky. Now, this is one I've heard about. He said it was like reverse Clue. I know I saw it on Dice Tower. I think Tom Vassel's had some good stuff about it. So it's something that I've kind of had in the back of my mind, but I just haven't really seen anyone play it or anything like that. So I figure this is a nice game that you can get a lot of players in, so it's nice to have that every now and again. You'll have a game night where everyone actually shows up, so I want a game that can hold a lot of people. So this one should be interesting. I am looking forward to trying it out. And the second one here, this is a good one. I got this mostly for my nieces, for the kiddos to play, but Hues and Cues. If you haven't played it, this is just a big... Oh, apparently Opal wants to play and show everyone her butt. Come on, out the way. All right, apparently she's just going to be in the shot. But anyway, Hues and Cues just got this board on the back here, just with all these different colors, and you'll take turns giving out the hints and, say banana. Then everyone will kind of put their markers in the yellow area. He's like, they're going a little light. I need to go a little darker. And I'll say orange is my second cue. They put down that second marker, and you get to give out 3 clues. The more people that guess your color, or at least close to it, the more points you get, and they get points for guessing it as well. And then everyone takes a turn. Whoever's got the most point wins. Simple, fun game. This is one I think, I can keep it, bring it over to the niece's house, bring it to the school. I think the kids there would like it a lot. Just a fun one, and I traded... What did I trade? I can't even remember what I traded. 3 sets of timeline. That's what it was. It was the Americana, the Science and Discoveries, and I can't remember. The green, red, and yellow boxes of timeline. So, got it for that. I figure, kind of similar anyway. But I still have so many timelines. Those are doubles, so I'm not mad about that. And I'm glad to grab this one. And then one I was a little sad to trade away. I had a copy of Heroquest I was selling for $65. It was one of those that I wouldn't mind to hold on to, but I figure I throw 65 and someone's going to grab it for that much. That's cool, because I need the space, and who knows if I'm ever actually going to play it, even though it has the really nice app that can DM for you. But I have yet to play Cyclades, and I wanted to. So I was lucky to grab this, and not only did I get Cyclades, I got expansions as well, Titans and Hades. I know this is like the older printing. There's a newer one, I believe. But I guess it pretty much plays the same way with a couple of expansions. I don't know. I'll be happy with this if I can get it to the table. I know this is going to be one that might be a little hard to, but I'm hoping to. And the last trade I made, I had to get rid of one of my Stefan Feld games. I've got several, so there's that. And I definitely am not getting rid of Bruggus, all right? I've got that Zwin expansion. Never going to get rid of that one. I'm keeping that. I don't care about the new version. The old one is better. But anyway, the one I traded away was Notre Dame, which is a good game. It's a solid game. Of course, you've got your mitigate your bad stuff that's happening to you and have a bunch of ways to score points, you know. Your typical Stefan Feld fare. But still a very solid game. But the game I traded for is a game that, well, I've never actually played. I have no idea how it plays, but I just need to get it because I just love this artwork. I had to trade to get it. Like I said, I don't know how this game plays, never played it. I hear it's decent, but man, just come on, look at that cover. That is art right there. You can hang this on a wall. In fact, yeah, I kind of already do. I will be probably trading these out back and forth just for the art. Like, I haven't played that game either, but I just love the way it looks, and so it's always in the background. I'll trade these back and forth. I don't know. I don't know which one looks better. You tell me. Now, there's just that third one in the set I got to get, Java. I don't think it looks as good as these two, but I still got to get it, right? You got to complete the set. You can't just have two of these, right? So anyway, those are my trades and pickups. Let me know, do you think I made a good deal here? Anyway, this is Coach Troy. Thanks for hanging out. I will see y'all next time.